like it's just a game of luck. I just need to see.
リーチです。
That sounds good. Let's see this. This is sick. Where to sell? Where you?
ポン。
Oh, it's the first time I left it. I thought they called her on for some reason. That's the door right there. I mean, they discarded the 9 before, so I figured it was there.
ポンにゃ。
Why? The north took the west and the west took the south. Does that mean the south is waiting on the east side? Guess not. They just discarded it.
カン。
This is really dangerous. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna go greedy.
リーチにゃ。
Yeah. There's only 2 other whites in the place. If someone happened to be holding on to that, then someone, I guess. I don't even... Actually, no. Now that I look at their discards, they probably have a bunch of circles for like the pin tiles. But I don't know. Could really be anything. Could even just be like a hellway on a single tile. Guess we won't find out. Fun dealer this time again. So that's what, like 6 on? Yeah, 6 on. Ooh, totally fast. Okay. What is this? Bottom half. 2 norths and then 1 of each for dragons. Not bad for sequences. Get rid of a bird. Bit of an update for the Renaissance and holiday stuff. So I did the laboratory off stream, and I somehow managed to get the cell phone without being spotted. And then I managed to get out of a laboratory without getting spotted.
ポンです。
And I realized that in that area, the enemies, they only have like a 1 tile vision, so it's actually a lot easier than I thought. And you can sort of just brute force it by just running straight in as soon as you enter the room, because they still have a delay on their movement when you enter, but they don't move for a solid second. So you could usually just blitz right through. The problem is the last room where you have like 4 of the lizard fairies in our single room. I don't know, it might be like 6 actually. I don't remember. It's just, they cover quite a large area since they moved quickly. But I got lucky and they all moved downwards, so I just went across the top of the room. And I just went straight across the top of the room.
チー。
And then from there, I just went straight down to get the cell phone. I'm gonna be honest, I think the cell phone had to do with the key card and stuff in the laboratory. I just thought that there would be more in there. Because the cell phone's kind of pointless for me, because I don't need the achievement for getting the secret ending, which is also technically a bad ending. Yeah. And along that note, I also did Ellen's fight. Her name is Ellen, right? The girl who steals our powers in Socrates, the giant cat. said it was free, right? All you have to do is use like Wriggle Protect on whoever's getting targeted. I totally forgot. Well, actually, they might have changed it, but anyways, when I use Wriggle Protect, it removes the Wriggle Protect on whoever it was, or Wriggle Deflect, I can't remember what it's called. But it removes it, and then it puts it on whoever you
本
target,
です
meaning that it targeted Diose, I shielded Diose, and then I was gonna shield up everyone else because I thought it would be like, you know, I just shield everyone and whoever gets targeted, I just reshield them up and that's the last one.
つ
That
も
kind of worked.
ごめんなさいね
But instead, what happened was Diose's thing ran out. It's like, oh no, Diose's down, and Wriggle is now being protected, or Nocturno or something. So I move on to protect Wriggle, right? Because, you know, she's the most important character at this point. They target Wriggle. And then I'm like, okay, now let's go ahead and revive Diose. So I use a Horai Elixir on her, and guess what? Wriggle's dead because the bear finger got removed. And now I have to do it all over again. The fight's not that hard, it's just like a time sink for me. But yeah. At least this time I know. I just wait until they target someone and then I just check on like the Wriggle reflect. It doesn't even cost any TP, so I don't have to worry about running out of uses or anything like that. Take too long. Also considering that I'm not drawing good at all. Like look at these. It's just the pins and the honors. I mean, yeah. He only went off the 9. Oh. So that's why Suji exists. Wait, how does that work? Oh, I see. If I get a 3, that means I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I get a 6, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8. I get a And that's why Suji is okay, because most people do this. That makes sense. Oh, this is worth like 1. Nora, come on. Oops. works out anyway. just speed for these final rounds. All last. 2 greens again? Okay. I'll take it. Don't discard the card file, please. I just realized I shouldn't have done that. Okay, good. Yeah, four North House. If 4 wins, and if 4 of the same wind are all discarded on each player's first turn, so if these other 2 people discarded it off on their first turn, it would have been a draw and you get restarts. Or at least like this can restarts. It would have been the same thing if it was like the west tile, east tile, or something like that. Other things that could cause something like that, or like it's a draw and you have to like re-deal out your hands to design terminal draw. And like the 4 cons, and if everyone calls for each sheet, then it's a reset. And I think everyone loses their points if that happens. Like everyone loses their Ricci sticks, I think. I'm one tile off. Looking for the free pin or free or 6 show or Vanguard. I switch between like the English and I think it's Japanese terms. I don't know. I just go by like what I hear when like they're talking in Saki. She's like, oh yeah, the in tiles, oh yeah, the so, the mon tiles, just characters. Of course, I'm reading the subs too, so like both get stuck in my brain. Like the show is like normal, like it's I guess under writing, like they started with normal Mahjong, because you know everyone's powers are roughly like believable. Saki is like it became second nature to her to get like plus minus 0 or whatever because of how she played her family or whatever. Whatever. Take a shot every time I say that word. Please don't. And then like her actual power, which is like the Rinchan Paco or whatever, the defensive power of hers. That sort of comes out of nowhere. The Rinchan Paco. That's when I think it's like powers and stuff. But you know, she's also a main character, so you know, she sort of gets that treatment. But then, like, you know, you have Nodaka, who's basically just a genius. That's her power, she's a genius. But it's really hard for her to do in person. It's easier for her to do it online. So, like, you know, she's a genius, but she's got problems of activating the genius mode. That's her, like, computer mind. And then you got, like, girl that likes her tacos. Like, her power is literally, she's very stupid and very good at Mahjong. So because she's so stupid and like her brain short circuits, she gets worse the longer the game goes on. That's basically it. And then they also gave her like the comedic relief. Hey, I eat food to get stronger. Because you know tacos. And you know you have puns in there as well because tacos and taco is taco in Japanese is octopus, and then or squid or something like that. It's one of those 2 animals. And then taco in English is like the food tacos. And both work apparently for powering her up. But yeah. And just get rid of those other tiles. hers is believable too. She's seen so many boards that she can recall it from memory and just figure out what's about to happen. And it's simply because she's worked so long in, the cafe that she works, or like her family owns or whatever, the Mahjong cafe. And then you have Gisa, my favorite character for some reason. And hers is basically, she's like, I'm so unlucky when I do normal things. So what if I do an abnormal thing that would normally be unlucky and I win? It's just superstition, but it works. But here's the thing, it's not just superstition, it's also bluffing, and she uses that to a great degree. The problem is that she does, like, when Notica questions that and stuff, she never actually explains that, oh yeah, I can use this to bluff my opponents. And make them think, like, oh yeah, I got a strong hand, they all bail. Meanwhile, you're just sitting in like a fairy pen, and because you made them all bail, you no longer are facing any threats. Unfortunately, in the lobbies that I'm in, no one bails. No one cares at all. Everyone wants to keep advancing their hand. I think I've bailed like maybe once or twice, and it's when I sense like a Yakumash. But other than that, I just barrel on her, which is pretty stupid. But yeah. And then like you have the Achika girls, and like this is like Achika girls. They really went all in with the superpowers and shit. Because yeah, 3 out of their 5 main players have superpowers. You have the 2 sisters and the, like, I guess main protagonist of the side of A's. Dora goes to her hand. Or like, most of it anyways. It is incredibly stupid. And like, when I was watching that, and like, she scored a hand that's basically normally worth 1 on, but she had 7 Dora in it. I'm thinking, I would be pissed out of my mind if that happened. And then you have her sister, who always gets like tiles of red, or like red somewhere in them. And don't forget, that includes the red 5s. So that means they'd be getting a lot of Doras as well. Oh, I also just realized the red 5 has a dot here for colorblind people. So that they know it's Dora. Wow. The Yama thing, or it's basically just a pun on words, and that gives her a special ability. Now that's stupid. It's also stupid creative, but, like, no. Okay, don't discard 2s anymore, because they're collecting all the 2s. Yeah, I've learned my lesson. I don't want to discard that either. At most, like, oh, never mind, I can discard it. The greens really weren't out there until that first video. Really? Why? Why? I mean, I'm just kidding. Yeah, sure. And then you have Akko, who's just good at the game, and then you have, oh shit. The bowling girl who ends up being the captain for her team. Like, she's has a superpower. And like, here's the thing: her powers, like, outside of powers, you know, it's basically just I play one way, they think I play one way, and then they deal into my other play style. And like, that's sort of the same thing with pieces. Because like, you can do all this like abnormal shit, they plan for the normal shit, and they fall for the normal stuff. And that's just how like bluffing and shit works. No. I'm slowly forming like a 7 pairs. I didn't even try to do this. This was by accident. Where's the 2 of bamboo? Yeah, no one's discarded it yet. Okay, that makes sense, because I have a feeling they're looking for it. Wait. Or maybe not, because they're not a elf now. Or at least I think the elf is right? Why is the 4th one? I know, they discarded that one later, but I think it's fine if a person on top. Not really worried if a person on the right. There's so much Dora just floating around. Holy shit. I need to because it's safe. This is stupid. My hand! No! Fine. Okay. I am very ready, but I don't think I need to discard anymore unless someone calls. But, that's fine. Safe out. Ooh, they're waiting on a 4. They're both waiting on a 4. Wait, what was I holding? I was holding one of the 4s. Hold on. They had a 4 in hand, meaning there was like 2 4s out there. 2 more 4s besides the one I was holding. Interesting. I'm now tied for last. Wow. Yeah, and then like you get into should I to die, and then you have like
Bonus.
Ame or something like that. The girl with like the stupid. You would think that they'd suspect her of cheating after like she gets like 3 double Richis in a row, and then they're loaded with Uradora, and like she keeps getting cons and shit. You'd think that they'd like call her out for cheating or like manipulating the tiles somehow, like bribing someone to manipulate the tiles for her. But no, this is fine. They don't launch a fucking investigation when like some poltergeist is messing with the table. And like the only reason why like she's not successful at the end is simply because of the other people she was paired up with. Like, doesn't in like there's the Shrine Maidens too, and like fucking season 2 of Normal Saki. Like the fucking Shrine Maidens, like they straight up like the same gods into their bodies get possessed just so that they can have a better Mahjong game. It's so stupid. Like, oh yeah, let me like take this god into my body so that I can manipulate the tiles. It's why? You could be doing so much more of that, and then like they even like they sort of complain like, wow, it must be hard for you to face these other people. Because, having a god descended into your body is really hard to control. And use it for something so minute as manipulating time. Because, God's powers are apparently so strong and stuff in this world of Saki. And compared to these other people where their abilities are suited for Mahjong, they're complaining. It like East 3-1, East 3-2, East 3-4, and stuff like that. So she'll get stronger the higher that gets. And she just keeps going on a streak, so you basically can't stop her. Which is pretty stupid, if you ask me. And then you have like that one combo that those two people had, where like it's just bullshit. Like they set a restriction, so they look at their hand at the beginning, they're like restriction free on. If they win a hand that's with free on or more in that round, the person who goes next after them, at that time in the round, they'll get a hand that's worth 6 on, so it's double. And you basically can't do anything to stop it. It is stupid as to how that works. And then you have the person that can see through time. And then you have the person who stored that power in someone else's leg so that they can see through time in a different way. So yeah, it's Toki, who can just see like a turn ahead, and if she pushes herself like 3 turns ahead. But you know, she did that and ended up in the hospital. So yeah. And then there's her friend, who is the captain of her team, who can see like her end hand, and then she works her way to it. So she sees the future, like the future hand that she'll get. But the reason why she has that power is because her friend stored her power into her legs, or something like that. Because she takes like lap, or like she uses her friend as a lap pillow most of the time, and she's sickly and stuff. So she's been apparently storing her power in her friend's legs that way. It's so stupid, but it's entertaining as fuck. It's like the same reason why Toho Soccer and Internet is so entertaining. Because, you know, it's just soccer, but what if like people use magic or superhumans and shit like that? And yeah, that's basically it. Like Toho Soccer, you have people that are using like a giant laser sword on the ball. There's someone who straight up tries to cut it in two. There's like only 2 people that actually pick the ball with their supers, and everyone else just like attacks it with Danmaku. So, or like, you know, the projectiles and stuff. Oh shit, I'm dealing too. How much am I losing? 4K? It's worth 8K means I'm losing 4K. Yeah, 4K. I'm in last now. Man, I can't get anything this game. Give me something that I can use, please. Actually, I've had something I can use for the past 3 rounds. But no one discarded anything that I can win off of, so. 7 pairs. That's what we're doing. Apparently 7 pairs is really good for hitting Uradora. Fuck that, man. I never hit Uradora with my 7 pairs. It's always worth 2 Han every time. I guess 3 Han because of the Richu. And maybe 4 Han. I could go to a max of like 5 Han. Without any like Dora bonuses. Because if you get the Ipatsu, which is an extra Han, and then you also get fully concealed, which is if it's a sumo. So if you get that, it can be worth like 5 Han. However, that's more than likely not going to happen, and it's limited down to 3 Han. Guess what? I'm discarding the 9 next. Annoying. So discarding the 8 next. Oh, there's 1 more pairs. I'm looking for one of these 2 there's this one, like, I'm surprised. There's a lot of people that should be like getting checked for manipulating the match. So in one of the Saidachi girls matches, one of the boys had something where like the first discard each turn will end up being a part of their final hand, right?
本です。
That is absolute bullshit. Because here's the thing. The first discard each turn eventually leads into her getting like the greens, the whites, the east tiles, and like the south tiles or some weird thing like that. I think I'm still... Oh, I'm in third now? Yeah, okay. But yeah, I'm surprised like they haven't been scanned because like every time they get to last hand, they immediately get like this like crazy high power play. And like, how is there not a separate league for like these people using supernatural means to manipulate the tiles? Like, how is that legal? Like, there's no way that can actually be like, you know, legal or anything. They let it pass anyways. And then there's also, let's see. Oh yeah, Koroma. For whatever reason, like because of her name, she's a connection to the deep sea or whatever, and that therefore she gets a lot of under the seas. Yeah, sure, that makes sense. And then, like, you got, there's the fisherman that belonged to Shiraikadai. That one's pretty stupid. It's just, oh yeah, they get their clothes whenever they want. They don't really touch up on too many of the other opponents. Stuff Momo was like really bullshit. Like, how the fuck do you not notice this person that's right there? There's only 4 of you in a room. How do you forget that there's another person playing with you? Like, even if it's Koishi, you'd be like, huh? Didn't we have like a 4th player here? What's going on? But nope. In like, this alternate world, this person can just make it so that you can't hear or see a thing they do. Although, like, that only applies to people in person. Apparently, cameras pick her up and stuff like that. And like microphones can hear her voice. But yeah, no, that's pretty stupid. And then, oh yeah, and then in the second season, you have that one girl that can stare at a person and seal their ability. And then, like, her abilities amplify thanks to the monocle, like, their coach gave her. What the fuck? How does someone's ability... Like, what is up with this universe? How have they not recognized people that have abilities directly related to Mahjong? Because there's someone who possesses an ability that just seals other people's abilities. It's canon at this point that these are considered abilities, not just like luck or like something that happens to a person that they can just block for some reason. But like, it's something supernatural that is apparently connected to something, because one thing can just turn it off by looking at it. Or like one person with an ability can just stare at you and just look at it. Which is, now that I think about it, that's basically just Eraser's gimmick from Mahjong.
ロン
I only noticed that now, but yeah. Oh, they have the dealer with that. 1,500 or 1,300. Oh wait, no, they're the dealer. Or I'm the. Ugh. I thought the East meant they were the dealer for some reason. Okay, well. 3 for 5, 1, 2, 4, 5, and then 4, 5, 6, less than 9. Probably have to end up discarding that. I could try and set up a Greek church, however, I don't think that's gonna happen. Because I know how to do it now. All because I looked at the anime and paused at, you know, the point when, Arata, that's an Itagumari Arata, the bowler got the Greek church, and all I had to do is pay a little bit of attention. So if I get, like, a number, a 2 and 3 of circles, I can get the Greek church set up. Yeah, sure. Oh, it doesn't look like that'll happen. I have too much other stuff in my yeah. Because the Great Church gives you, like, it's like a 4-sided thing, I think. It's pretty good. Removes a lot of RNG. I also didn't realize I was 1 tile away from 10 times. Oh shit. And this is why I play online. If I was playing in person, I'd miss so much of this. I also realized I've been using this background for so long that I totally forgot it was like Kaguya-sama Level 4 background. I should probably change it back to normal now that the event has finished like 6 months earlier. Hey, Sumo! That's an extra Han because it's a really big deal. I probably should do it though, didn't I? Oh wait, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6. Oh wait, Shield, Riichi, Penfu, all simple. Urodo. Oh. Riichi, makes sense. Hold on. Look at the stream to get a read of that. Penfu is when I have, yeah. The sequence has to finish her, all simples, yeah. Riichi, that makes sense. Going to conceal, that makes sense. And the Urodo is on and off. Yeah. Checks out. That's a creature. Sort of. Nope. Okay. Yep. That's a pawn. That's the pair. And that's the rest of it. I will take the 9 yeah, over this circus. Oh yeah. Speaking of like bullshit powers and stuff, Rain was also on holiday.
C.
Instead. Because the entire game, Rainbow was like, aha, your fan-made, like, fan powers cannot match me. And, like, my super defined cannon powers. And then they beat the final boss of Fan and powers. It's like, aha, you cannot beat us. With the power of shipping, we will defeat you. That's, yeah. Like, they built the game upon the premise of Phantom power is bad because everyone loses to Rainbow, and like all of these Phantom powers that everyone got, like Ellen, Orange, Mima, like someone who told her a lie or something like that. Yeah. using Phantom powers. They're like, if only Louise had the power of shipping. Too bad no one notices her at all since she comes from PC98. I mean, the game is also a huge shipper. Yeah. Also, I can't wait for the extra chapter. I have that unlocked too. For the extra chapter.
ポン
Hold on, I have to upload anyway since I need to beat the game.
C
I mean, it just put it to 7, so I can't win off of it. I also discarded the 2. But the 2 is also much safer discard. Since, there's only 2 left by the looks of it. I've already discarded 1, person on my right also discarded 1. You don't want to discard circles because of the person up top.
G です
The thing that worries me with the not defining characters here is that the person on my right can cheat it. And that'd be really the only way that can harm me. Looks to be fine. The person on no one can pawn it anyway. If they were to cheat it, then it has to be all wrong.
ジーニャロンですわ
Alright,
ごめん遊ばせ3着
someone
同
already
順
discarded.
ドラ
Is it just 3 on? 3,900? Still in third. And we're already at all last. Okay, well. I need to win a hand here, otherwise we're going to get soaked out. This should be good. Pair of 6s, 7, 8, 9, a 3, 4 setup, 6, 7 setup, and I should be able to just, make stuff up as we go. Oh yeah, so, you know how people have self-inserts into, series that they like? So, they'd just be like, hey, I'm in this series now, and I get to interact with main characters and be friends with everyone, because, that's a good thing, and I like these characters, and I'd like to be with them. I mean, yeah. So, I may or may not have, like, a self-insert for every, like, show that I like. But I sort of have it lore-based, but I also made my character, like, incredibly overpowered, because why not? Basically, the story is, like, my character is a dimension traveler. Ooh, cool. And, because of that, I'm able to enter different dimensions, or I guess it would be alternate universes or something like that. Meet up with the characters, help them along their journey. I can't really interfere though, but I'd be like, during like the off-screen content, I like played the game of Mahjong or something like that. I don't know. It's basically just, hey, I get to interact with the characters, but I mean, it's fun to imagine.
G です
But anyways, for whatever reason, my Mahjong power was channeling the power of like other characters. Actually, I think I have that for a lot of things. Where I can just channel the power of other characters that I've met on my so-called journey. So basically, I call in the powers of people from other dimensions.
ポンです
Or
わ
really, it's like the power of like my other selves or something like that. Basically, like let's say I go to the universe of the regular Magic High School. I'd be able to take the magic and use it in like I'd be able to take the magic from that dimension and use it in like Saki's dimension or like what's her name?
ジーニャ
Nanaha's dimension. But I'd also be able to use Nanaha's magic or the method of how magic works there in other dimensions. Basically, my character now has like 78 different ways to use magic because of how many like fantasy animes I watch. It's so dumb. But for whatever reason, well, you know, I'm into Toho right now, and so you know my powers sort of just coincide with Toho, and I sort of have this thing where, you know, every time I play Mahjong, I say my luck is awful. So I was imagining that, let's say up against closer.
Boom.
My person, the person who always gets the double Ichis from Saki's side of A's. And apparently she also has this aura that slows down everyone's hands. I'd be like, ha! I'd be doing just fine against that character because I'm really used to bad luck.
ハクトンダブトンドラドラ
Icon? Yeah. So,
マン
and their dealer. Oh, I mean, we're not going to niche for it. They're so proud.
ガン勝たせていただきました。よろしければ
Hey.
もう一戦いかが
Wow. And then, like, for whatever reason, like, if I wanted to, I could channel, like, Fina's power or something and give everyone else bad luck. I don't know why I thought of that. And then, like, I guess I could channel, like, Tenchi's power to manipulate the tiles because that caused the earthquake and that would shake up the tiles. I don't think. But I guess the main thing of mine would be like luck manipulation, where I just have like shit luck the entire time, and all of a sudden I get this amazing hand because I guess like karma and stuff, and you know, like let's say like you suffer bad luck long enough, and that accumulates a currency. We'll call it bad luck. You can then spend the bad luck you've accumulated to get good luck. And I made it up as a joke when I was in elementary school because like I would get unlucky in games and all this other stuff I do. But when it came to like school stuff, I was pretty lucky. Like there's this one assignment, we got an extension for it. There's like this one test that got delayed. Yeah, it just benefited me a lot. But everywhere else, I was pretty unlucky. So I had this idea of like, haha, what if like I built up my bad luck playing games and you know this other stuff, and then you know I spent it to get good luck. Yeah. And then, you know, I turned that into power 6 years later or something like that. Man, I wish I had a better memory. Or maybe I would have more stories to tell chat while we play shit. Because honestly, like, this is basically just a just chatting stream. Honestly.
ポン
With like slight background going on, or like gameplay going on in the background. Because this one is just like, oh, hey, something happened, and then we like relax back for another 5 minutes. So, characters 7, 8, 9. I can wait on the 4 or 6 of pin, and then there's also a 6, so I'm one tile away. Furry is so far my bestest bird. But also, look, neither the 4 or 6 pin has been discarded yet, and then 4 or 6. So let's see. It hasn't been discarded either. They still get a chance. Oh, decent odds anyways. Because, you know, all of a sudden maybe like 17 or like everyone discards it for no particular reason.
リーチが
I need to turn on the lights.
Come.
So, are we putting this down? And if I see the screen say run, I'll run over and press the button. But otherwise, yeah, we've been AFK.
本です。
Didn't think. That's a question of pretty sure you guys can still hear me from here. Looks like nothing's happened yet, and there's only like 18,000 or 17,000. Yeah, it's almost 8, which means Lost Word's gonna reset. Oh, and I ran out of spirit points. Great. Just so I needed.
本
The person up top looks pretty scary. They already have free on with just the
つもです。
and someone else built it. Great. Wow. How much? Free on. That's worth 5,000. I take double. Great. Because of the Richi stick. Wonderful. What the fuck? I've been swearing a lot this stream. Triple Norths in my starting hand. Oh. That would be my phone. I could call it on because then my hand would be open and wouldn't be able to get Beiji. Because I'm pretty sure like the only thing I can get at this point within a reasonable time is Beiji. For Yondu. Because that doesn't look too good, does it? So there's the 5 and 7 of characters, and there's also the 7 of those are my notes. Not what I'm looking for. I bet it's gonna be like the next couple of weeks.
リーチです。
I'm glad I didn't lose off of that. Can't call that. At least they can't win off of that since they just started it earlier. Still not much left. Oh, Gucci. Nice.
リーチが
Probably in the stream after this one. It's been about an hour. I need to get my sleep schedule back in order since my breaks didn't end after today, so hopefully I'll be fine. When school resumes. Our Granny teacher recently just drops like this giant amount of content that I did not understand when looking at it. And he was basically just like, oh yeah, here you go. Here's like 3 sorting algorithms, and here's like 2 searching algorithms. And it's just like, here you go. Now use them to, what's it? Yeah, they can like do these free exercises every day. One of them is like
ロンです。
sort the. Okay, it wasn't on me. One of them is like sort planets of a solar system in alphabetical order. And it's like, yeah, okay, that's fine, but you know, because of the way I was writing it out, I wanted to convert from the code he provided us, like the example, it used an array. I wanted to make it so that I used an array list instead, so I basically had to do some research and figure that out. Once I figured that out, I had to do the rest in array list, otherwise, what's the fucking point? And I got really stuck on the insertion sort, and wasn't great. But basically, they kept up the numbers. So I had to edit it myself and figure out what the fuck was wrong with the program. Because I didn't understand how it worked, I would basically just tweak random things until I found something that changed properly. I basically was using pattern recognition to find out what was wrong with my code. But I mean, it worked in the end, so. And then you have the search algorithm. It's awful. I had to change that one too to also fit array lists. That wasn't fun. And he's not consistent with what he did. Like the first sorting algorithm he gave us one that worked with strings. The next two he gave us only worked with integers. So yeah, and then the search algorithms even worse. The first one, he gave it to us as just the code inside of main, and it's for integers. Yeah, well, both of them are for integers. The second one he gave us as he gave it to us as a method that we could write out and call from a separate Java file. So it's just like, what do you want from us? I wrote them both out as that doesn't feel safe. I mean, you can't do that, man. There's only person. It's just weird because I'm the south person and no one else is discarded the south yet. I can't call it what it is. And then, I expect math class to be sort of easy. Just because I'm taking data management right now, and we're just going through permutations and possibility, and I've already known this stuff since grade 4. For some reason, I don't remember why I did it. Hey. It's like a free period for me because I already know how to do some of this stuff. I didn't know the names of this stuff, how to do it. But yeah, how if you were to you have 5 marbles in a bag, each of them different colors, you take one out each at a time. How many combinations for different colors do you have? It's basically just 5 factorial, but 5 times 4 times 3 times 2. It's 120.
リーチです。
You roll 60 6-sided dice. How many combinations are there? Well, guess what? It's just 6 to the power of 60. Because it's 6 times 6 and times 6 60 times because you have 60 dice. It's pretty easy. I figured that out a long time ago. They basically just swap positions. They're the best. 2, 3, 3, 5, 8. Entrepreneurship, honestly, isn't that hard. We're basically just doing supply chain right now. Honestly, it's kind of easy. You just gotta think about it rationally. Yeah, I already know, when demand is high, things sell well. I already know that part. And the supply part is just, people are the suppliers, just the more they make, the more they want to sell it. It's just all about greed. If you want to buy a lot of something, you want it to be cheap. If you want to sell a lot of something, you want it to be expensive. And it's basically, buzzwords you gotta remember, such as like shortage and shoot, what's the other one? It was shortage and surplus,
本です
and that's when you get the difference. It's pretty self-explanatory. Yeah. And then we have animation, which actually isn't that bad. I'm assuming it's gonna get worse because
本
last year when I took the animation class, it was mainly like the manual animation for some reason, even though it's advertised as a tech course, which means okay, so I'm looking for 7, 4 to 3, or 5. Got it. 4 to 4 actually. Yeah. 4 to 1. That also works. Oh yeah, we had the pop-up animation, which is really just more time-consuming than anything. And then there was also we had to make an e-port forward. So basically, sign in onto Wix, and then like you make a website with your stuff on,
本で
or
す
like your animation on, and then like your teacher said, oh, yeah, I'll just grade it at like the end of the week or something like that. And that's how. Let's see.
地
Or like that's how it's graded. And basically you just want some information on it. You put in like some of the previous activities you did leading up to what you learned. And yeah, it's pretty simple really. Just a bit time taxing because like
本
for
です
whatever reason the computer I'm sitting at can't export to like an MP4 for some reason. Even though everyone else's can. Which is kind of weird, so I had to go home, download anime on my computer, and then export it here. But yeah, honestly, I think the next few lessons are just gonna be like us learning a little bit, because that's what it seems
本
like.
です
And then we're gonna do another big animation. Actually, we're probably gonna do one soon because midterms are up, and she said that we're gonna have like 4 big name animations. And yeah, it's probably gonna speed up a bit because to start up semester, it's just like introductions. Everyone knows animation because it's like a split class for some reason, where you have some beginners,
Gee.
some experienced. Requirements for the class aren't even like animation related. You can take graphic design, you can
See.
take visual arts, you can take what's it called? Video production for some reason. to get
Gee,
into
this.
animation. I'm sorry, what? I'll wait. Something if you guys, something if you guys. That's not good. Right on the course. Generally, anyways. Come on. Are you serious? I've drawn him for like the past 7 rounds. What the fuck is this? You know how I was talking about my bad luck earlier? Yeah. Luck be damned. I needed that. Oh, it's Dora? I didn't even notice. There's one more left in the pool, and it could be used as Dora or an indicator. Great. I'm probably not going to win this game, if I had to guess. If that's the case, if I happen to get into Tenpai, I'm probably just going to call it Ichi and just let it be. and a free, and then waiting 1, 2, 3, 5. What did I have in my hand? I also had 2 for free, so yeah, they weren't winning the 5. I had 2 for 5s in my hand. Yeah, you weren't winning. Okay, well, I was holding both of their winning tiles. And now we're on to all last. That's not that bad. Sort of. This is really awkward. But, I should be able to make it work, hopefully. Honestly, I might just put it like a small smash and then hope I can target the person that's the dealer. I can take that. Take that. Then I get the 50% bonus. Whatever the dealer penalty is, I get that. And then if like I have a decent hand that's worth like if it's worth 2,000, I'd be getting 3,000, which would be just enough to put me into second. That way I don't lose money.
Reach.
First score this turn, so one is multiple wins. Still alive. Pause there for a minute. Don't discriminate, please. I want to get rid of this. Just safe.
神の一手だ。
It was bamboo. Ah, shit. Oh, it's exactly free. Don't. Wait, does that put me in last? Ah, shit.
やっと私を見てくれましたね。
Can we talk about the stupid ass elo system? You get first, you get like 49 to like 60 something, depends on how well you do. Well, on average, you probably get like plus 30 to 40 something. There may be 50s. You lose, you get like minus 51. Yeah, good luck. Why? Why? But then, like, you get second, it's like, here, take a plus 19. Or, like, in this case, it's like a plus 12 or something. Yeah, this system is so bad. I hate US system things. Like, you win one, and you lose one, and you're back to where you started. Oh well, yeah, I thought I was gonna end it here. birthdays out and stuff. They say it's limited time, but like, these two are permanent for some reason. And this one's been refreshing 7 days, and they just swap it over like a different game mode. And basically, it's just alterations to the normal playstyle. Like, hey, you want like special rules? Here you go. You want like randomized rules every time, or like for some reason points are worth double? Here you go. But yeah. Sometimes it could just be like bullshit if you get unlucky though. But yeah, it's pretty fun. I'd say I was having a pretty good streak early on. It's just like, yeah. So yeah, this is when it started getting good. Second, first, and then got third, which is not bad. Second went back up again, and then I got last. Which honestly, that's pretty average. I mean, sometimes you get put up against people that are like, much better than you, but yeah. Oh, my luck stat went down. Yeah. They also calculate like your stats. Yeah, luck stat is like basically how many times you get door in hand, or just a pure point booster. If you have it in your hand, you get one booster in your hand. Obviously, average is basically like 50, and mine is below average now. It used to be like 54 or something, and it went down. Speed is how quickly you can win a game. Defense is how often you get directly hit like someone else's hand. They're like your dealing rate, and then attack is your average points. Oh yeah. Oh, I went negative 3% of the time. No, that's not good. Oh, my sumo rate is 25%. I didn't realize. My average score is 5,000. That's about a little over 3 on. It's not bad. And my average rank is what my average is. That means I'm leaning more towards the easy. I mean, like, where do they have like the rules? Basically, if you have any of these, well, basically, yeah. If you have any of these, unless it says not doctor, you can win a hand so long as you have one of these. If you have multiple of them, your hand is worth more. And obviously, the higher the number here, the more it's worth. Basically, this is -1 on. I think we can call it basically you open up your hand from taking someone else's tile. It's worth 1 less, but you're basically going from. This doesn't. A hand being worth 6 on and 5 on is both worth around 12,000. If your dealer is worth 18,000. Yeah. Really cool. And then of course you have the Yakumans, which are basically worth like 12 months. They're pretty cool. But they're also incredibly rare. Like, we're searching for them. Yeah. Pretty cool. But they're also worth 32,000. Double Yakuman is worth 64,000, which is 1 on. They're basically rarer versions of Yakumans. Yeah. Basically, from here to here, get like any of these, so long as it doesn't say no Yaku, you can win with it. If it says message send only, it means that you can't call on other people's files, and it means you either have to get a Richi, or just, not open your hand at all. You'll learn it as you go. But, like, yeah, they were built into